What up, y'all? We are back. Grown Man Gang. I'm your brother, Big Mike, next to my brother,
Rob.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yes, you got it. We got it together this time.
Kinda
a little bit. I mean, I maybe had to do about 4 or 5 takes.
We getting there.
Yeah, we getting there. It's going to flow.
We're brothers now.
Yeah.
So, you know.
See, we can be man and brothers. It can't be boys, though.
Yeah, there it is.
But we out. We in and we out. But we here.
That's the end of the episode, y'all. Grand opening, grand closing. We out.
Yeah. So what's good with you, bro? How's everything going? How's everything shaking?
Feeling good, man. I just had the palm trees trimmed at my house. Here's a hack, and this may be not a hack or whatever. So you got to live in an HOA, and people drive around the neighborhood, complain about stuff. Neighbors complain about stuff, whatever, right?
Yeah.
So palm trees, they send me an email. Hey, the palm trees need to be trimmed. So I went out there. So actually, no, I called the gardener. And he's like, yeah, it's going to be like $600.
Oof.
I was like, no, it's not. So got a ladder, got a little, I forgot what it's called. Whatever. It's like a saw. Yeah.
Curved.
Yeah. Woo. Yeah. So I got out there and did that and got it decent. Sent the picture, sent it in. HOA was like, oh, yeah, no problem. It looks great. Thank you. And I told him a little lie. I was like, I left a little bit there because it provides shade for our yard. So we're in the yard in the back. Like when we trim it all the way down, like right now, I had to trim it all the way down. It's just sun. Like this is, and we just had to deal with it for a while. And they're like, yeah, no problem. Yeah, like the lady was really cool about it.
Okay.
She emailed me a few weeks later, like, I'm sorry, the neighbors are saying that there's some palm trees still hanging over their yard. I'm like, they're not in their yard. They're just hanging over the top. She's like, yeah, do you mind like getting those taken care of? So I call gardener again. He comes back and he's like, oh, I'll come take a look. I was told him I trimmed them already. And she was like, I'll come take a look and see what's there. And he was like, oh yeah, you did pretty good. He was like, we'll come back and we'll do some extra stuff just because we have to do it anyway. But he was like, it'll only be $300. It's like, all right, cool. So, all right.
Happy waffy.
It works. All right, I'll get out there and do it next time for sure.
Yeah.
So I saved $300. So I feel like I should go. Just girl math, right? I saved $300 a day, so I can go spend $300.
There you go. A penny saved.
Right? It's a penny earned.
There you go.
Yep. So I'm feeling good so far. Let's see how the rest
shoulders
of the
feeling though.
Oh man, I was cooked. My shoulders, my neck, my back, all that was cooked. And I was sweating profusely. Like, it felt like the sun was cutting the trees with me. Like he was like, "Hey, player, you want some sunlight? All right, cool." Just right on top of me. But yeah, it was definitely worth doing. A little bit of soreness for a couple of days for $300 was worth it for sure.
For sure, yes sir. It's not a game out there, man. Yeah, I had some in my backyard, but thank God we don't have no HOA. And if the neighbors get mad, they just got to hold it in. Nothing they can do. We're just going to call the police.
Yeah.
It's palm trees. It's a civil matter, sir. Take them to court.
Yeah.
But, I cut them too. Side note, my neighbor across the street, he got an electric one. I'm like, But it looks like a little mini chainsaw, but he just, and they just fall to the ground.
That's one of the things that living in Southern California is the damn palm trees, man.
Yeah.
Because like when we get wind or we get a storm, like up by the girls' school, the street be covered in palm trees, like the leaves or whatever. Or if we get like real bad rain, it'd be like all in the drains. I'm like, man, this is nice and all for the pictures, but these palm trees is trash.
Look, that's California problems, y'all. You see what we dealing with out here?
Nah, we need a good old fashioned oak, some pine trees. Bay Area trees. These damn palm trees out of here.
Man, stop hating, man. All right. Get you some coconuts, some dates, something.
Relatively useless. You can't even do nothing with them.
Man, it is what it is. That's life. Man.
So let's get into it, man. Let's people are tired of hearing us talk about whatever the hell we talking about now, and they want the stuff.
That's cool, man. Never mind how my weekend was.
Nah,
you know
the hell with your
Never
weekend.
Mind.
You black. I don't care about you.
Just out here existing.
Nah,
man.
how you feeling? Well, we talked about that, right? On the previous episode, is you got to exist. Just exist. How is your existence going?
My existence is going well, man. except for my back. Got to go get an MRI, but I'm going to get that done and knocked out. So
Doctor said he need a backiotomy.
yeah, got a backiotomy, man. So I get my backiotomy done today so I can stand up longer than 10 minutes, which is crazy because when we were on the cruise, I could walk forever and it felt fine.
Yeah.
So now, after most of the pain in my back is gone, this and that, I only get pain on the left side of my leg when I stand up for a while. So I'm like, okay, something is pushing on the nerve. So hopefully.
Got sciatica.
Hope not.
Man.
We'll see, man. We'll see. I've been doing all these stretches, taking all this ibuprofen 800, and they like, nah, bruh. We went to go check out they opened this new Hispanic grocery store, and it's like dope, super fly, fresh food, fresh vegetables, agua frescas, all of that good stuff, right? I was walking in there for about like 5 minutes. Maddie looks at me and says, Dad, you okay? I'm like, Daddy just gonna sit down for a minute and I'm gonna catch up with y'all. But besides that, man, it was dope. Like we took a pineapple, put it in the machine, and it like shaves the pineapple for you and spits out, the perfect little rounds and the core and the inside. It was like $7, which is crazy, but you know what I'm saying? It was cool to experience.
Yeah. I mean, it's funny. This the market is everything is expensive now, man. Mm-hmm. You got to find ways to, like, we go to farmers markets on the weekend to get like fruits and like those various things we can try to use throughout the week. Yeah. Even the farmer market stuff be expensive now, or starting to get up there. But we went out for dinner last night at a Yard House, and I was like, damn, I feel like the prices done crept up like $5. Like, what's going on here, man? This Nashville hot chicken sandwich didn't used to be $22. Like, what is happening here?
Yeah.
But everything is more expensive now. Gas is $6.
Yeah, man.
It's crazy. I was going to drive the vet the other day, and I know I don't need gas, but it's like half a tank. I was like, man, I'm not going nowhere because I've refused to put $7 in the tank right now. Like, I'm just, it's going to sit in the garage. If I had to put $7 in the tank, I'm gonna lose it at the gas station.
You're gonna be on the front lines.
Right. Let's go. Let's blow something up. Let's go get some people. Like, you said the age of enlistment was what? Let me go ahead and scratch my birth certificate a little bit. I was born in 1984.
Yeah, that's wild, man. What's crack-a-lackin', man? What's going on in the world?
Oh man, the world is I don't know, man. It's like the ceasefire is about to end, right? So hopefully it ends with some resolution where ceasefire continues to be a ceasefire. We're like, yo, we ain't beefing. Like, remember the Bloods and Crips used to have like the truce or whatever. Yeah. Like, we got a truce until Friday. But Friday, 8 p.m., we shooting niggas. Like how does that work? But I'm assuming that the ceasefire is to allow for peace talks, right? And then if we can't come to a resolution by that time, well, then it's go time. So hopefully everything gets resolved. We get back to normal. We can get some reasonable pricing on necessities.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure. I don't know. You never know.
Yeah,
you never know with the presidents and the current administration. Like, my man can just have a bad morning and just be like, man, fuck everybody.
We killing them in the name of Allah.
Right? You hop on Twitter and drop a paragraph. It's something ain't right. So so we got to be careful out here and how we move. What's funny is I always talk about, like, not always, because I'm just as long as I've been able to vote, I always talk about like how, regardless of who I vote for, it's not going to have a huge impact on how my life runs. Like, I'm still going to be doing the same stuff. Like, I got to pay for the same stuff. I got to do the same stuff. Feeling it a little bit this time. Yeah, feeling it a little bit this time. Like, feeling like, oh, man, like, life is a little bit different. Like, I got to make some different decisions. I got to think about stuff a little bit differently. Like, I don't like it. I don't like this.
I know a good amount of, because back in the day, right, as a Black person, it was always like, get that good government job. You got a good government job, you keep that job. Don't mess that job up. And you're seeing the numbers of how many Black folks are losing their jobs, that good government job. And it's just like, that used to be, okay, you got this job, you are straight. You don't have to worry about nothing. You're going to always have a job. All you
Right.
got to do is do the right thing, and you're going to be fine. They're not going to get you. This president is wiping out brothers and sisters' jobs in the hundreds of thousands. And it's like, whew, and just different choices. I got a buddy, he's, TSA guy, and I haven't talked to him, so I don't know, what's going on with his situation, but I'm like, I know they stopped paying him. They like, still come to work. We just ain't gonna pay you right now because of what's going on. It's like, bruh.
Yeah, we're gonna get you some back pay.
Yeah,
we owe you.
We owe you.
That's crazy.
We got you. Don't worry about it.
But the bills don't work that way. So like they not gonna be okay with me not paying. Like they don't care.
Yep.
But
once you fall behind, it takes a while to get up out that hole.
Yeah.
Them late fees, boy.
And it's just getting started though. Like we're still in the very early stages of this presidency. And maybe that means there's time for turnaround. This isn't a political podcast, so we got to get off of this topic pretty soon. But maybe there's some time to turn it around and things will be different. And what people were saying when it was in the whole process of electing people, when he was president last time, we was getting money. Yeah, I remember. People was talking about how rich they got during the last term. I'm like, man, shut up.
Right? How you doing now too? Huh?
Stealing PPP loans and like scamming people. Was running a course on something you ain't know nothing about. Shut up, man.
Oh, speaking of that, man, I'm trying to position myself, right? So, I've talked to you about it. I've talked to my buddy at work, we're talking about investing, and I'm like, you know what? Being in this position now where I'm in a place where I can invest, I'm like, it's time for us to capitalize off of all this volatility that this man is creating in the market and just trying to move in a way that helps, me, my family, friends. And, you've been doing it forever, but I'm finally like really getting focused on options. Like I've always invested, well, not always, but I've been investing for a few years. And, to people out there that are like, I don't trust it, I don't invest. Listen, invest in some good companies. This is not financial advice. This is just something that I'm sharing that I do, that we do, our families do. I've watched money make money, and it's just ridiculous how it works. It's like, this is how they become rich? Like, this don't make no sense. Okay, this $600 done turned into $1,400 just sitting. This is crazy. Meanwhile, if I put that money into a savings account, that $600 is going to turn into $602 in 3 years. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, we got to learn how to do this and make those moves. So I'm learning how to trade options now. This brother had taught me a while ago, but, it
just wasn't the right time.
It wasn't the right time. It was very early in the morning. He was very dry. You know what I'm saying? It was like rye bread. You know what I'm saying? Remember the guy from Ferris Bueller, the teacher? That was rye, So I'm looking at my notes. I'm using AI. I'm using some actually, I think I got them from you back in the day, some courses and stuff, and just, positioning myself to like, okay, I can actually make some money off some options trading. And okay, I'm getting it now. I forgot to tell you, but I actually started investing in, remember that company? Every time, it was like kind of like Lyft, but it was in Thailand and we was taking it everywhere. I just invested in that because I was like, okay, let me see. My buddy was like, you ever heard of this company called blankety blank blank? I was like, oh, yeah, I actually used it before. He's like, man, I think they're going to do good. So I kind of just looked into it a little bit. I was like, all right, let me try to do a little options play and see what we do. Like a little $50 here, nothing too crazy. So maybe I'll try that this week.
That's what's up.
But yeah, man, get your money, y'all. Get your money.
Yeah, it's a lot of ways to do it. And I feel like a lot of us, I think the pandemic definitely helped a lot of people get exposed to it. But there was still such a apprehension to investing, right? Because just culturally, there's always been this distrust of that, right? Or anything you don't understand is bad, right? But it's definitely opportunities to make money, to shelter funds, to protect them, to help them grow. Like there's all these different things to learn about finances out there that people are trying to teach
Mm-hmm.
if you're looking for it.
Yeah.
Right. Like they're not going to come find you. Nobody's going to come help you save your money. But if you want to save your money or make your money or have your money make money, there's a lot of opportunities and a lot of ways to do it. You just have to, like you said, position yourself, right? Put yourself in the right place, the right time, listening to the right people.
Yeah.
And it's not always going to be wins, right? It's going to be wins and lessons. And you want to just make sure your lessons aren't that hard.
Yes, Lord.
Yeah. So I guess we probably should get into the group chat, man.
Shit, what's going on in the group chat?
The group chat is not as crazy as the world right now. Like the
Right?
world seems like it's all over the place, but the group chat is consistent.
All right.
And I forgot what I was about to say just now. So maybe I'm just as crazy as the world.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm officially 43,
There
and
you go.
I can't even remember what I was about to say. I literally had it, right? It was in my head.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about that. Have you? I don't know. You almost 50. Have you? Have you gone into a room and forgot why you went into the room?
Short answer, yes.
Man, I feel like it happens to me more and more often. Like I'll just be, I'll be like walking into, like I walked into the laundry room earlier, just a second ago. I was like, damn, what did I come in here for? And I walked out. And I was like, no, I was supposed to get something. I walked back in. I was like, I don't know, forget it. And just walked. I still don't even know what I went in there for. I'm lost. I forgot it. I saw a video the other day. I don't know if I sent it to you, where the dude was sitting on the stairs, putting on the socks.
No, I don't think so.
So he's sitting on the stairs, putting on the socks. He takes one of them and throws it over his shoulder, puts on the other one. And he's like, and he gets up when the socks is still on his shoulder, spin around in circles, walks around. It's like, man, go to the drawer, put on another sock, find the sock on the shoulder.
Like, God.
Well, like that's where we at now, man.
That's where we at, man. It's funny because, so my father-in-law, like back in the day, maybe it's like 10 years ago, I'm sitting out in front of his house. I'm in the car. I'm going to the store. He comes out. Mike, you going to the store? I'm like, yeah, Dad, I'm about to go pick up a little something. Okay, can you get me, and it took him a hot minute to remember, what he wanted me to get. So I would just clown Tiff, like, hey, Tiff, you better stop playing with my daddy. Rest in peace to a great man. You better stop playing. Until it happened to me, and she was like, nah. But yeah, man.
The store might be the worst culprit. Like going to the store, like, damn, what did I come here to get?
Yep. You got everything except for what you came to get.
Yeah. And then you try to call like a lifeline, try to call your wife for help, and she don't answer her phone.
Yep.
Like, damn, man. I know I came here to get something. And then you see something else you want, be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna grab that.
Yeah, there we go.
But that ain't it. Forget it.
I'll
remember.
Uncle Near's whiskey.
Yeah. Just random stuff. Like, damn, this beef jerky look kind of good. Let me get some of this beef jerky.
Man, this is crazy.
Definitely didn't leave my house to go to the store to get whiskey and beef jerky. Right. Come back home and that's all I got in the bag.
Did you get the eggs and the barbecue sauce?
I'll be right back.
I'll be right back. Yep. There was this little TikTok, thing going around. And basically it'd be like, older Black people, and they would play Earth, Wind, and Fire. And they would put like a little echo on it. So it'd be, do you remember? 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 They just trying to figure out like, what was I here for? And it always slapped because it's just real, man.
Yeah.
But
I remember now what the group chat was.
See, look, you still young.
Yeah, it took a minute. I caught it a while ago, but then it was too good to
it's all good, man.
So it's a video it's a remix video. So I don't know who the original creators are. I would love to give them credit, but I can't. But Kev on Stage posted it. And this is like one of the things that I realized, and I don't know if I don't know if this is a Black thing. I think it's just a guy thing. Okay. We don't take nothing serious, right? No. And so in the video, it's a group of guys. They're at their friend's funeral, and they basically are roasting him at his funeral. Not like in front of the, it's not like at the actual, service where they stand up there and they, you say something nice about him, they roasting him. It's not one of those, but like there's just like in a group together talking about him, like he had a hat on in his casket and big hat wearing ass, like just stuff like that. And I think men, we do that with everything. Like the group chat itself is that. Like that was the group chat coming to life.
Yep.
Because we'll clown each other over anything and everything. Nothing is off limits.
My man is dead. He's still gonna get these jokes.
Yeah, you gonna get it, bro. Like look at this suit. He ain't never wore a suit. Man, they could have at least got him tailored.
Come on, man. What Jay-Z say? The preacher's like God's got him.
Yeah.
He never did nothing to them boys, but them boys shot him.
Yeah, come on, man. Yeah, but we do stuff like that, and it's like, for example, there was a video I saw a while back where a dude was like taking care of his kid, and then they're like, off in the distance, you hear guys going, "Look at this fool trying to be a good dad. Like, looking like a good dad. Like, come on," and he's just laughing at him. Like, we do stuff like that. Like, there's no safe space, right? Like, hat wearing ass. Like it just anything is fair game, and I wonder, it's fun. It's all fun,
right? Yeah.
But some of it is like a coping mechanism, right? Where it's like, yo, I don't know how to help you deal with what's going on with you, but we can get these jokes.
You're gonna get these jokes.
Like instead of crying at the funeral and being sad, like let's do what we would have done if he was still around. Let's laugh a little bit. Let's make fun, because I don't know if I would even say we lack emotional intelligence. I think that's a very emotional. Well, no, maybe not. But it is an emotionally intelligent way to deal with that situation in the moment.
Yeah, I would agree.
Right? Like, I don't know if that's how you process it completely, but in that moment, that might be a healthy way to deal with that trauma.
I would say, yeah. I mean, I've been to way too many funerals in the past like 2 years, but there is a comfort in being able to have a laugh at a funeral. As crazy as that sounds to some people, like you say, I don't know if it's a Black thing, a man thing, whatever the thing is, there's a comfort to being able to laugh because you're remembering the person in a way that's just like a joyful thing. Like you're not laughing at them. You're almost like you're laughing with them. Like they will be sitting there clowning you and y'all both will be laughing. Like y'all see how me and Rod are on the podcast. We gonna get these jokes off. It's gonna be hilarious, but it's respect in that.
Right.
And there is like, for men, I think it's like a different language. We were talking about this earlier. Like if I go, "Oh man," I'm not gonna say, "Hey man, that's a good outfit, man. You look good." Like, look at my man, got his legs all out. Okay, man. You been doing slow calf raises in the bedroom, man. Huh? Got your legs shot. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to get these jokes, but it's a compliment. It's just, it might be a different way of, emotional intelligence, a different emotional language.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I wonder, like, I'm obviously not in the field, but I wonder if that's like researched and like there's something behind it. Because I did see, I can't think of her name. So Kier Gaines is he's a therapist, but he's on social media. He's a Black dude. Okay. And it's a lady who is a therapist for men. And she had posted something where like in her comment section, it was guys commenting, but the guys were like joking, right? Like it was about depression or something but guys were just kind of making jokes in the comment section about different stuff, like what they would say or do or whatever. And then so she kind of, in another post, commented on the comments. And I felt like I was watching it and I was looking at the comments. And I'm like, that's some shit I was saying. Yeah, all right, I guess. And she was kind of saying it was like this is just how men interact. This is what we do with each other. And it's not that we're insensitive. It's not that we don't care. But like without the tools to help you navigate whatever the situation is, the best I can offer you is a good laugh.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I can't help you with that. Like, yo, you can't pay your bills? Well, nigga, you should get a job. Oh, bro. Like, not negatively, but like, we going to have a little bit of fun. And that's going to be my contribution to like getting you over the hump.
Yeah.
And, I got your back and all that, but, you a mouth to feed, like one of my kids, like you, my son.
Mm-hmm.
But again, not negatively, right?
Yeah.
We'll just have a little fun with it, and I think that's okay to an extent,
Yeah.
right? It's okay to the point where it's like we're not ignoring the reality, right? And we're not like ignoring the need to actually deal with problems and situations. But yeah, we don't have to take everything serious, right?
I don't even think that works in marriage, but I would suggest that, you tread lightly and see, where your partner is, because it has gotten me in trouble because, I am a sarcastic guy, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So there's things that I have said to my wife and I didn't know that it hurt her feelings until later on, once we had something bubble over, and now we're sitting and we're talking. And sometimes when you say this, it hurts me. I'm like, oh, snap. I'm sorry. I wasn't even trying to do that. But then it's like, if I pull back too far, it's like, you never joke with me anymore. Why don't you? I love that about you. Why don't you joke with me? So it's like, dang, okay. You just kind of got to find that balance to that person. Now with men, usually I don't care about no balance. But
Right.
the balance is don't get disrespectful.
Right.
Because you get disrespectful. Nigga, what you say?
Yeah.
I ain't say nothing. Why you acting all soft today? And then it's getting escalated for no real reason. So it's like, all right, my bad, man. Went a little too far, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Finally got to say the N-word on the podcast.
Yeah, it's interesting too, because I do feel like culturally we do have a little bit of that just in general, right? Like we can find the funny in the worst situations, right? Like even if you look at like black movies, black TV, like TV shows, you'll see or comedy, right? Like the stuff that they talk about is like the worst, tragic, right? Terrible situations. But then you get the studio audience is laughing, right? Like there's an innate ability to find the silver lining. And I think we do that a lot, right? Even in some of our compliments of each other, like you just said, like the shorts thing, right? Like we'll see somebody dressed up and and instead of telling them they look nice, you'll be like, where you going?
Yeah.
Like, where you going? Why you trying to look all good? Who you think you is?
You headed to court, man? What you doing?
Yeah, you got a job interview? Like, you could easily just be like, hey, man, you look nice, man. You got a nice little suit on, got yourself together. That's cool, man. Like, shout out to you. It's like, look at this thing. Who do you think he is? Bill Gates? Like, right. And that ain't even an accurate depiction because Bill Gates is black t-shirt and jeans.
Right, just khakis.
Yeah, but stuff like that, it's funny that men in general, and to some extent, black people, we don't take stuff serious. We take stuff serious. Let me say that. Somebody will clip that up, see that part,
right? And
then I'm doing a bad representation of Black America, and now I
feel
feel
guilty. Dancing like
right. Yeah, next thing you know, I got on a tank top. That's another thing about that. Listen, man, I get it. I get the dancing. I get all of it, right? I get the tank top and the fanny pack and the little ass shorts. Like at some point, bro, give me a break.
Man, let them man show them legs. I'm trying to show my legs today.
Give me a break, man. Just one of them things you gotta let go. And if it's the fanny pack, cool. Like you don't wear the fanny pack no more. Cause what's in it? I'm assuming there's everything that you need is in there because the shorts is so short. You got them 3-inch shorts on.
Yeah, he's got his phone, wallet.
Ain't no way you could put nothing in them. But like, if you wore some 7-inch shorts, you might have a deep enough pocket to put your phone in.
Maybe.
Then you won't need to wear the fanny pack. I'm just saying, like, I'm trying to help me to let you do your thing. But,
leave my man alone.
He don't care about
Side note. Is it wrong for me to judge a man that has his phone in his back pocket like a woman?
I didn't realize that having your phone in the back pocket was a woman thing.
Oh, okay. So I'm sitting next to it.
I don't put my phone in my back pocket, but I just didn't know it was a female thing.
I mean, I guess maybe because...
You never seen a guy do it before?
I've never seen a man do it. I've only seen women do it because, like, they don't put stuff in their pockets like that. So it's...
Yeah, that's true. I don't know that I've ever seen a man put a phone in his back pocket.
I have, man. And I was like, oh, look at this dude. And I'm like, man, I'm trying to be better.
Nah, you got to judge him. Judge him in public. Judge him openly and honestly. Like, you got to... my sister was talking about... So they had these little parties, her and her friends. They did, like, a spelling bee party. They did have you seen these? Like, they do, like, a presentation. It's like a hot take. So everybody comes and they do a presentation and you got like a hot take of things that you want to talk about. So like one of them was we need to bring back shame. And the girl had a whole presentation on why we need to bring back shame. And that's one of the things, like, if you can't say nothing to nobody, then anything is, like, anybody can do anything, right? Like, listen, little homie. Look, I don't know your orientation, and that don't even matter. Like, I just don't. Put your phone in.
Get your phone out your back pocket. Put it in your front pocket, man. All right?
Come on, my G. That's just not a good place for your phone.
That's
for
where,
anybody.
That's where you're. But I mean, you know, LeBron, you know, he had Louis Vuitton purse and you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. I don't know the rules. I'm trying to.
That's interesting, right? Because like, okay, so I didn't have a purse. So let me start with that. I didn't have a bag. I didn't have a purse. But when I used to work at the marketing firm, I used to have to wear suits and ties every day. And there's no place so you have to look a certain way when you're doing presentations to companies and businesses, right? Like your presentation is a part of it. So you can't have a fat wallet in your front pocket for sure. You put it in your back pocket, it makes your pants look funny, or the way your jacket hangs doesn't look right? You
may got paper. You feel me?
Or if you have a phone, like you put it in your inside pocket. It's just none of it. There's nowhere for it, right? So I used to get to work and put it in the desk. Like my phone or my whatever, I put it away so everything fits the way it's supposed to. And I wonder if that's like what it is, right? Like I understand for LeBron, he was, coming from a game, you got stuff that you got to take to the game. You got like a little bag and he make a good amount of money. So he ain't throwing on a backpack, right? Like, so he got a little Louis Vuitton Merce. I'm not excusing it. I'm not a Merce kind of guy.
Come on, bro.
But I will say, my dad. So remember in the 80s when the fanny packs actually came in, everybody used to wear them.
Yeah.
So my dad had one, and for a long time, it's my family's different. He never really, when in the 80s when it was popular, he wore it around his waist like everybody else did. And then when that kind of went away, he used to just like throw it over his shoulder. Because he never put like his stuff in his bag. Old black men keep everything. He had 1,000 receipts and like, so he used to have everything in his little bag. He used to just throw it over his shoulder. So it was like because it's not like a long hanging purse. So it used to be like right here. And I always wondered like, when is he going to get rid of that thing? Like just let it go. It's not even cool no more. Like you're doing a different thing with it. Like that's cool, but get rid of it. And he's still to this day, it's different. It's not a fanny pack. It's like an actual, like a little shoulder bag. At one point he had like my OG had a saddlebag like thing, right?
Oh, man.
Leather saddlebag type thing. It'd go over his shoulder. He was cool as other side of the fan, but
he was a postman, huh?
I don't know, man. It was just a thing. There's little things like that, right? Like that's kind of along the same lines. It's like, that's like a purse, bro. You were rocking a purse, but I don't think it means anything.
Yeah, no,
right?
It doesn't.
It's just weird.
Yeah.
It's different. It's different, right? It's even Southern California, everybody's weird or a weirdo, but it's just different.
We fresher. Don't ever get that twisted. Fresh or fresher. Okay.
I don't know what that means.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. OG gave me this game when I was like 8. He said, "There's 3 things that a man needs to do: look fresh, smell fresh, and be fresh." That's it. That's all you need to do, man. That's it.
I feel like there's more that he should have taught you because there's more. There's a bunch of other stuff that you got to do besides being fresh.
That's it.
Those are some very key components for sure. But there's some other stuff that men need to do. But I'll take it. I'll rock with it. I like that.
Man. Don't listen to him. Listen to me.
Look, be fresh, smell fresh.
Look fresh.
Look fresh.
Smell fresh. Be fresh.
Okay. All right.
Now you got to remember, this is the late 80s.
Right. So fresh. Fresh means something else.
So I don't know what the kids say.
I don't know what it is now. I guess at one point for us, it might have been fly.
Yeah. Look fly. Smell fly. Be fly.
Yeah.
Come on, man. We can really just go ahead and just shoot a movie with that name, and we can build around that. Go ahead, build the screenplay around that. We can get this money. I
feel like that's already been done.
You know what, man? You've been negative all episode, man.
I feel like that's already been done, but not in the way that you have. You're unique, Mike.
It's too late, man. You
can
already
get Tyler Perry in on it. It
squash
could be
my-
like Medea's Get Fly.
Be Medea, smell like Medea.
Yeah, and how you
Dress
doing
like
and all
Medea.
that, and then y'all could pull out pistols on each other, and you know she cuss you out.
I feel like stop acting like you don't have a Medea in your family. Everybody got a Medea. That's the problem. We know your grandma is crazy. We know.
Yeah,
Your auntie.
Big Red is crazy. She is, but she ain't Medea. Or maybe she is. She
got pieces of Medea. I ain't even met her, but
She
her
a
name
little
is
bit.
Big Red, so
Well,
you already know.
It's not. That's it's not. Don't. The only people that call her that are my uncles. And
My apologies.
well, no. Don't apologize. They only call her that because she's light skinned.
I was apologizing to her, not to you.
No, you don't have to
Okay.
apologize. She wouldn't even accept your apology. She just give you them hands.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she liked to fight.
Tyler Perry. I think I got an idea for a new movie.
Yeah.
We're gonna call it Big Red.
Big Red's house. But yeah, I guess you're right. There's a little bit of Medea in every family.
Come on, man.
Some combination of people. That's cool. Whatever.
It's cool,
I
man.
ain't got
So
nothing- I
what
ain't got
were
nothing
we
to talk
talking about in the
We're talking about not being serious, us not being serious. But,
Yes,
but I think
man.
we hit that. So let's move.
Let's go ahead and move a little bit forward, man. I seen this thing with Akon, man. I want to throw this in the group chat. Maybe make it quick. Don't be too long.
Okay.
But and basically what he was saying was that men shouldn't be in their sons, not in their son's life, but not heavily in their son's life, in a way where it's like the wife should be going to the recitals and the games and the graduation. Well, maybe not graduations, but
He said
maybe.
that too.
He did?
Yeah, he said it's gonna be
Con?
some graduations I'm not gonna be at. Yeah, all that.
Locked up.
So
Don't let me out.
go ahead.
Yeah, just you see, you just so quick to cut me off,
Sorry,
man.
man. I like this.
Now I had the Medea in me. Anyways. So basically, his thing was because as a father, you need to be out there getting money and showing your children, like, hey, you should be out here hustling and getting money. And I was very confused by that. But what you thinking, Rod?
So I think there's some context around what he's saying because there's some
Okay.
parts of it like that I agree with, and there's some parts that I'm like, that ain't accurate. So contextually, Akon is from Senegal, right?
Okay.
I think.
But he was in New Jersey for a very long time. In his life, so.
Yeah. But I mean, like he's raised with Senegalese culture, right? He's openly polygamous, has 4 wives, right? 9 children. I'm assuming that those 4 wives don't all live in the same house. They probably are spread out across the U.S. and possibly Africa. And so his reality is that he is not going to be present. So it makes it easier for him to say that, right? Like,
right, of course.
There's probably several of those children that just aren't going to see him just because of geography.
I think Nick Cannon was probably like, you know what? Yeah, I like that, Akon. That
right?
makes sense.
Like just because of geography, he's not going to make it to games and practices and recitals and graduations. Like just in general, right? It would be like it's just like any other co-parent. So he's saying that from a position that is very different than the majority of us. Also, like the cultural part of it, and some part in that part where he's talking about it, he says, America and Europe, some of like the quote unquote Western civilization societies, men have been kind of emasculated to the point where they want to spend time with their children in that way. He counters and kind of contradicts himself as saying like, well, when I am there, I'm fully there and I'm doing everything. So you're saying you do it, but then at the same time saying that you shouldn't do it sounded somewhat like you're just making an excuse for your absence. Right? Like, well, yeah, you are going to these different places to do concerts or tours, or you going to different places. That's a part of the way that you work. So yes, of course, you're going to be out of the country and mom is going to have to take care of the kids. But if I work in the same city I live in and I got 1 wife and 3 kids, like we not talking about the same thing. So like our realities are very different, right? Like if I go to work 20 minutes from where I live, I really don't have a lot of excuses for why I'm missing things. Like she taking them to games and I'm just coming home.
Resting.
Right. Or like they got graduation and I'm just chilling at the crib because that's not what a father does, because that's nurturing. Like that don't make sense. So I think that context is important. And also you have to understand that he's talking about for him, even though the way he's saying it is kind of in response to the question, asking more about like his thoughts about fatherhood in general. But he's more talking about himself. So it was like hard to get a real stance against or for it, right? Because in the conversation, he's on both sides of the fence. Like, I am really present when I'm there, but then, you know, when dad's got to fly over the country, they know that they can't call me. But if something comes up and you know, they're not listening to their mama being disrespectful, she's my voice when I'm not there. If she have to call me, then I'm showing up. Like, okay, bro, but I live here with them, so I don't need her to call me. I'm here.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I guess for me, it just boils down to choices.
Yeah.
And what you see is more important, or what you see as important. Because, you know, you talked about this on Forfeit Fatherhood. It's difficult for men to know that you need to earn a certain amount. So you want to provide a certain level of, you know, security for your family.
Mm-hmm.
Also, what, you know, I like to say is provision is so much more than just monetary, right? I can teach my daughter that she's beautiful by being present and listening to her tell me a story about what's going on with her and her friends at school. Like, it just builds her up. Or I'm just play wrestling with her, or play wrestling with my son, or whatever it may be, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I'm not there, that doesn't happen. Like, there are certain things that a man needs to do for his family. If you have children, a man needs to do certain things for your spouse. A man needs to do certain things. But if you make the compromise or the sacrifice, I think would be a better word, to not be there to turn your million into 1.3 million. Okay, well then you just gotta deal with what comes with that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I remember watching, and this was a woman, but watching this documentary about like these trust fund kids, you know, and this kid is talking with his mom, and his mom was like, you know, big CEO or something, you know, she's just making a gang of money. And he was just basically like, yeah, I wish you were around more. I would have rather you been around more than have all these things. And, you know, she was kind of silent in it. And it's like, dang, that's tough. That's tough, because you're just taught, get it, go get it, go get it, go get it, go get it.
Mm-hmm.
It's tough, man. But I'm like, if you want kids, that's what comes with it. Because we just be wanting kids. I want 2 kids. I want 3 kids. I want 4 kids. And it's just like, okay, cool. But here's what comes with that. And You're bringing a child into the world that's going to need you. And if you're like, well, you can't lean on me, you can FaceTime me, and then, you know, we can talk when I get off the plane for 20 minutes. But when I get home, we can have a really good talk. Well, that's not how life works. I'm dealing with this bully at school today. I need you to guide me. Mommy said this, but I need you, because here's my connection with you on this level.
Right.
So it's like, yeah, it's a sacrifice, man.
Yeah. Yeah. And again, context in that same conversation, Akon was talking, they had asked him about money, and his example was $10 million in the bank. He ain't talking about us.
No.
You know what I mean? He's like, money can make money. He's like $10 million in the bank, and he's making 3%. He's $300,000 a month. Like, people ain't making $300,000 in 2 years, 3 years. So like his conversation,
4, 5,
like, yeah, his
years.
is very different. So like, I wouldn't take, and I think that's a problem with all of us, is we've given celebrity a pedestal because you can sing real good, or because you can produce, or you know how to find talent, or you can act. That don't make you a spokesperson for really anything. They're just a regular person with a God-given talent, right? Like, I think we've given people so much clout, so much status because of the amount of money they make or how they made us feel in a song or a movie or a commercial or comedy special. But these are just regular people dealing with regular stuff. Like their advice is not the end all be all. A lot of it is going to be controversial, contradictory to what you may or may not believe. It is up to you to figure out what that is and how you want to move, regardless of what Akon says. Right? Like
Exactly.
and you know, take no offense. He's gonna say what makes sense to him. Like nobody said Akon was a scholar. I'm not saying that he's not, but I'm not saying Akon is not a. When I have, it's like Dave Chappelle. He's like, when stuff is going on in the world, he's like, who wants to hear from Ja Rule?
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to hear what Akon has to say about. Like, I don't know. I just, when I'm thinking about fatherhood, and this is no slight on him, he probably is an excellent father and in his way. I've never sat down on my computer and hit Google and was like, man, what does Akon think about fatherhood?
Yeah, let me see, man.
That's it. Right? And that's how I'm going to model myself.
You don't need to be there.
And again, it's no slight on him, right? Like, and nobody's ever done it for me either. You know, no one's like, what does Rod think about fatherhood? Like, maybe because of social media, but then again, I'm just one man trying to make it one day at a time. Like, so don't maybe take my advice, but whatever works for you, works for you. I don't know.
I mean, I've called you for advice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so, but that's a choice.
Yeah. So yeah. I need you to go ahead and put a little more confidence behind
I'm just saying, you have to decide whether this is a credible source or not.
Yeah.
In regards to that, right? Like, okay, he's talking about the money. Okay, Akon got a ton of money. He say some stuff about money, it might be valuable. All right, he got 9 kids. He got more kids than me. He's been fathered more times than I am. So some things that he might say about fatherhood that makes sense. And there's some that don't.
Some that don't.
Right? It just don't align with the same situation, right? I'm looking for connections, right? Like, where does what he's saying align? That's why I said some of it made sense. Like, some of it is like, yeah, you do want to go and show your kids that I had to go out here and make money, and this is how a man provides for his family, and he had to have a job and responsibilities, and you want to show them that that's important. And that's what I said. Some of it is accurate, and I agree with, and some of it is like, yeah, that's you, dog, not me.
Yeah, sure, man. I agree. I'm with you, man. I think we can bring this one to a close, sir.
Yeah, let's do it.
I think that was pretty much the grown man game right there. You got to do what works for you, and then don't be looking to these celebrities or, you know, whatever for guidance. You know, this is just their opinion. I mean, allegedly, Steve Jobs wasn't a great father. Like, I think his daughter's just like, but, you know, if someone say, oh, man, you want to get some advice from Steve Jobs? Oh, the dude that created Apple made the iPhone. Oh, yeah, man, I need to talk to him. Say, my daughter is doing like this. Smack her in the face and tell her you don't got time. Okay, thank you, Steve. Like, I don't know.
That's what Steve Jobs did. Yeah, it's interesting. And this is kind of one of those things where, like, you talked about the separating the message from the messenger, right? Like, some people are great at what they're great. Did we talk about Martin Luther King? Was that me and you? Did we talk about?
Yep.
I'm not coming to Martin Luther King for relationship advice.
No, sir. No, thank you.
Listen, that's not. Sorry, that's just not where I'm going with it. Like, I'm going to ask him about civil rights, but I'm not asking him about marital status. And granted, he's a pastor. He probably should have had a better marriage situation, right? Because people will go to pastors for marriage counseling and all that, right? Biblically, I don't know, one of them, something with the Bible. He probably should have been in alignment in certain ways. And this is all allegedly, right? I don't know him and Coretta's situation. I'm just going off of what people said.
Coretta.
Right. And then the same goes with anything else. It's like, yo, because they sing real good about love songs don't mean they got good relationships. Most cases they don't. And that's why they sing about relationships. Like, that's not the person I'm going to for marriage advice. I'm not asking Tyrese about how to
Oh, please don't ask Tyrese about nothing.
You know what I'm saying? But like, he's got such amazing love songs, and he talks about like, he seems like he's got great relationship advice. The hell he does.
No, thank you.
Right? So take some of that with a grain of salt. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, then just kick it down the curb. Appreciate the person for what they did, but ignore some of that stuff.
There you go, man.
All right.
We out, y'all.
All right. Listen, before Mike salutes you, he already did. It's too late. You can find us in Grown Man Game Pod on Instagram. Hopefully you're already following us. If you're not following us, make sure that you are. Same on YouTube. You'll find the full episode there, some clips, some shorts, some behind the scenes stuff. Mike talking about stuff that's extremely controversial.
No.
Yeah. If you got questions, comments, concerns, things you want us to talk about on the podcast, you can hit us at grownmangamepodcast@gmail.com. And most importantly, man, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the podcast. It does a whole lot for us in terms of spreading the word, spreading the message, and sharing some of that Grown Man Game with the others around you. This has been an episode of Grown Man Game Podcast. This is Mike, and I'm Rod, and we're out.
Deuces.
Grown Man Gang. Grown Man Gang. GMG. What up, Rod?